Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is the second part of my 10-part series on artificial intelligence. In this video, I explain to you how AI works, from the basic concepts to the modern techniques that make it so powerful. Sit back, relax and dive with me into the fascinating world of algorithms, neural networks, and learning processes. If this topic captivates you and you don't want to miss an episode, it's best to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. That way, you won't miss anything. Let's start with the basics of machine learning. Artificial intelligence today is largely based on machine learning. Instead of having to program every step individually, an algorithm learns from examples. When you teach a toddler about colors and shapes, you usually do it with suitable objects like building blocks. Or you explain the world to them with words and pictures, for example with the help of a picture book. Through repetition and experimentation, the child eventually recognizes which features are typical for the respective object and can gradually determine its environment more confidently. It works similarly with AI systems. I explain how the training proceeds, from the selection of training data to setting learning goals and continuous improvement through feedback. Through these training methods, AI models can independently recognize patterns, make predictions, and even make decisions without being explicitly programmed for each individual task. Structure and functionality of neural networks. An essential component of modern artificial intelligence is neural networks, which are modeled after the human brain. These consist of an input layer, several hidden layers, and an output layer. Each virtual neuron in a layer receives signals from the previous layer, processes them, and forwards the result to the next layer. During training, the connections, also called weights, are adjusted so that the network learns to recognize patterns in the data. This creates a system from simple mathematical operations that masters complex tasks like image or speech processing. The interaction of the layers and the adjustment of the weights form the core of this learning process. The training process. Learning through error correction. The key to the success of an AI system lies in the training process. Initially, the neural network is fed with a large amount of data. When processing these data, however, it inevitably makes mistakes sooner or later. These errors are analyzed through a process called backpropagation. Backpropagation, or error backpropagation in German, is a common method for training artificial neural networks. The information is fed back step by step into the previous layers, allowing each connection to be optimized. The system learns iteratively to continuously improve its predictions. Simply put, the model calculates how much its response deviates from the desired response, makes appropriate adjustments, and then repeats its calculation. This process, the constant adjusting and correcting, is therefore essential for the success of machine learning. Even small adjustments can lead to significant performance improvements. Data as the fuel of AI. Without data, nothing works with artificial intelligence, because data is the raw material that first enables the system to recognize patterns and learn from them. These can be images, texts, audio recordings, or numerical data. The more diverse, the better. Good data quality is crucial. Inaccurate or even faulty data can mislead the model, resulting in incorrect or inaccurate outcomes. The selection and preparation of the data significantly influence the success of an artificial intelligence project. Practical examples. To deepen the theoretical understanding, I would now like to focus on some concrete application examples. In image recognition within apps, neural networks are trained to recognize faces, objects, or even emotions, a process that is continuously optimized behind the scenes. Language models like ChatGPT learn from vast amounts of text data to enable natural and fluid conversations. In medical diagnostics, AI systems help to recognize patterns in imaging procedures, assisting doctors in the early detection of diseases. These examples show you how versatile the applications of AI are, which real problems it is already solving, and how the technology is constantly evolving and continuously opening up new fields of application. Challenges and limits of modern AI. Despite the impressive advances, we also face significant challenges. Modern AI systems require enormous computing power and vast amounts of data to function reliably. This computing power requires enormous server farms, which in turn consume large amounts of energy. Ultimately, the greater the computing power, unfortunately, the higher the energy consumption. As a result, artificial intelligence, as well as the internet and the energy consumption required by the necessary technology, are increasingly in focus. Another frequently mentioned problem is the black box nature of many models. It is often difficult to understand exactly how a decision comes about. In addition, biases in the training data can lead to flawed or even unfair results. Therefore, it is important to recognize and address these challenges. Research is pursuing various approaches to improve not only the efficiency but also the transparency of AI models. Outlook, trends, and future of machine learning. Research in the field of AI never stands still. There are constantly new developments and trends that continue to advance the field. Reinforcement learning, where systems learn through trial and error, is gaining importance, ideal for dynamic environments. Hybrid models that combine different learning approaches open up new possibilities for solving complex problems even more successfully. The optimization of algorithms to reduce energy consumption and increase accuracy is also a hot topic. It's an exciting field to see which innovations can be expected in the near future and how they could further revolutionize the functionality of artificial intelligence. If you wish to delve deeper into the topic, I have compiled a selection of trusted sources for you. You can find these at the very end of the video description of this post. Today, we have taken a closer look at the workings of AI. From the basics of machine learning to the construction of neural networks and the challenges and pioneering trends. In the next episode, we will focus on how AI is already influencing our daily lives and what we can expect in this regard. If you enjoyed this video and would like to learn more about artificial intelligence, then subscribe to my channel and activate the bell so you don't miss an episode of the series. I am very happy to receive your comments. Let me know which aspects of AI fascinate you the most or what questions you have. This way, I can tailor the content even better to your interests. Thank you for being here today. I look forward to seeing you in the next video when we take a closer look at AI in our current and future daily lives. Stay curious.